It's been so long since I filmed anything that I think I forgot how to do this. Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing my January TBR. Before we get into anything bookish, however, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below, as well as tell me in the comments what is one book you're really looking forward to in January. Okay, so previously I used to always structure my videos with my goals, my book clubs, and then my readathons, but if you watched my reading goals video, you might know that I tried to do away with a lot of my reading goals and the very structured reading plans that I always had, so I don't know how to do this anymore. Let's just jump right in with the book I've already finished this month because it's January 4th, and that was Seventh Grave and Nobody by Dorinda Jones. This is the 7th book in the, almost said Dorinda Jones series, in the Charlie Davidson series, which I've been rereading through all of December, and I still have a good few books to go. I'm planning to continue my reread, but it is a little on the lower side of priorities in comparison to other books which I'm planning to read for videos. This was up there. I probably will eventually, also, this is upside down, also get to the 8th Grave After Dark at some point this month. I really hope so because this is one of my faves. Really love the setting in this one. It's very different from the rest. I'll just say that. Another book I don't really have a actual reason to tell you why I'm reading is The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This is a enemies to lovers romance between this woman and her ex-fiance's brother, and I believe the brother was responsible for her previous fiance leaving her. However, now I think the two end up working together on some sort of project, and I'm sure you can see where this is going. I've heard this is very entertaining and I can't wait to read it. It just sounds like a very adorable, lighthearted, fun story. Hopefully I'll pick it up here soon. Next is a book that is kind of for a goal, but like a soft goal, so I don't actually want to label it as such, but that's the first volume of Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. I think this is Spider-Geddon. I can't remember if I have said this anywhere, but one of my goals for the year is to try and get back on top of reading my comic books, so that means trying to pick up at least one a month. I'm gonna start out with this baby. I went with Spider-Gwen over Harley Quinn because I'm still on a high from the newest Spider-Man movie. So good. Oh my god. This isn't the time for that. Finally, the last book I'm not reading for a video, but I am reading for a book club is The 2000s Made Me Gay by Grace Perry. This is actually the pick for the nonfiction baddies, and I'll put a link for all that information in the description down below if you're interested in joining. I think they do every other month they pick a book, so technically this could have been January or February. I was just really feeling it. It sounded very entertaining, and I started it this morning already. I'm having a great time listening to the author discuss how different pieces of media have influenced her life and her relationship with her sexuality and her gender, the relationships she has with other people due to it. It sounds so up my alley and I'm so here for it. The first section was her talking about the Real World from MTV and how it affected her perception of her gender and her place in the world when she was 13 and still trying to figure out who she was. I'm not supposed to be reviewing books here. This is a TBR, right? Along with that one, I also have another book club read, and that is Never Fall for Your Fiancé by Virginia Heath. This is the pick for the book club I do with my two best friends. I think this is a historical fiction romance between these two people who end up faking a fiancé-ship. That sounds so weird and very wrong. Basically, I think it's a rake or some kind of a playboy dude who ends up pretending to become affianced to a woman to keep his family off his back. That might be really far off. I don't know. I didn't pick this one. This was from my friend Kat. It's a fake relationship, which I usually don't always do the best with. One of us has already read the book and she said she's not really sure if I'm gonna like it or not. We'll see where this goes. I also never really consider myself a historical romance sort of person. I usually prefer contemporary. This will be fun. I have no idea how I'm going to feel about this. I guess we kind of fell into a unexpected structure with this because this last section's going to be for all the books I'm doing for different videos. You can probably try and guess the theme of the videos, but I really don't think you'll figure it out. So first up is Well Met by Jen DeLuca, and this was gifted to me by my friend Catherine. I think it is supposed to be set at a Renaissance fair, I believe, and the guy has been working there for a long time, absolutely loves his job, and the girl somehow ends up getting like stuck working there. isn't crazy about it. I don't know if it's technically enemies to lovers or more rivals to lovers, but I definitely know they don't start off on the right foot. This will be interesting. I've heard pretty much nothing but positive things about this entire series. Next is Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. Guys, I'm so happy to have this in my hands. Oh my god, it is beautiful. This is the long-awaited sequel to These Violent Delights. I have been so excited to get my hands on this. Thank you, Chloe Gong, for writing this fantastic retelling of Romeo and Juliet set in Shanghai, 1920s, between two warring gangs. And guys, I freaking love it. The tension between these two main characters. Oh, I've been eating it up the entire time. I'm already 100 pages into it. I was reading it on my flight back to Texas, and I could not get enough. I'm really thinking that this duology might end up on my favorite series shelf after I finish it. Okay, so both of those were for one video. This other video will have two more. First is A Winter's Orbit by, I don't know the author, Everina Maxwell. This is a sci-fi romance story. I've heard good things about it. I think it's gay. I think it's also like a set up royalty getting married for some political reason kind of romance. Wow, that was the most complicated way I could have put that. I'm pretty sure one of them is like the prince to the entire universe, seems like the wrong word, but I don't know what else to say here. And the other guy is like the prince of his planet, and the two end up having to marry one another. I have no idea. I'm pretty excited for this one though. I've heard really amazing things from everybody who read it. Most recently, I think it was Elizabeth at the Plant-Based Bride. I actually think this was up there for one of her best books of the year. I don't read a lot of sci-fi, so this is definitely out of my comfort zone, but it's queer romance and I love that. The other book for this video is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. As I said, I don't think you'll be able to figure out what the theme is for this video. I know this is a Hades and Persephone retelling. I know it has a lot of love on TikTok, and that's all I really want to know about it. I'm pretty sure it's fairly smutty. I think this is the first in a series. I also think it might be contemporary modern day, but don't quote me on that. I have no idea. If you can't tell, I've been kind of in a romance mood. I have a lot of romancy books on my TBR, and I'm very excited for this. That may mean next month I'm going to be reading a ton of thrillers to try and offset all of the mushy gushy that I'm taking in this month, however. Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I have my Goodreads, Storygraph, Instagram, and Tumblr linked in the description if you're interested in keeping up with what I am reading. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!